YouTube was It's your boy Zell back with another bang. In this video, we're gonna be talking about Andy Cruz as he taunted Keyshawn Davis and called him my son. Let's get it. So Andy Cruz went in an interview and he said a lot of things about Keyshawn Davis, starting with he said, "I believe my son has improved a lot." This is Andy talking about Keyshawn. "I hope he wins the belt to see if I can take it from him for the fifth time." That's crazy as hell. And then they asked him if he would watch the fight. And he said, "Of course I'll watch the fight. What kind of father would not watch their son?" Oh, man. Okay, let's get it. First of all, Andy Cruz earned the right to talk this way, right? If you beat a guy 4 times in a row, I would be confident like that as well. You know, Keyshawn lost to this man 4 times in a row in the amateurs. In fact, Andy Cruz took a gold medal in the Olympics from Keyshawn Davis. So if a guy took the Olympic medal from you and beat you 3 other times, he got the right to be that arrogant towards you, bro. Yeah. And if I'm Keyshawn, that would have pissed me off, because we know he has Keyshawn's number. It's like Alex Pereira, Israel Adesanya. They don't even speak the same language, but when Alex Pereira talked shit to Israel Adesanya, we know it was personal because I believe Pereira sent Izzy out on the stretcher in the kickboxing. So if a guy did that much damage to you, and if he says something disrespectful, it might hit a little bit harder because it might come from a place of hurt. Like you want your get back. And if I'm Keyshawn, that'll piss me off because I'm like, this dude beat me 4 times. He talking crazy to the media. I would want to hurt that dude, bro. And I think that's what Keyshawn gonna have to do. And I think that's what he will do. But right now he focused on Belichick. I believe after he beats Belichick, I think Andy Cruz got to be next, bro. I think he got to close that chapter in his life, bro. Yeah, his next fight should be Andy Cruz when he win his belt. Because we've been hearing him talk about Tank and Loma and all these unification bouts. But the fact of the matter is Tank gonna do what Tank does. And that's fight smaller guys from lower weight divisions who already done lost and pick out prospects. That's what Tank Davis gonna do. Tank Davis gonna pick out good prospects to beat up and add to his resume. And obviously people could say the same thing that Devin doing right now. He's doing a tune-up fight, but he's literally calling it a tune-up. Tank fans defend what he does like it's not tune-ups. Tank been fighting tune-ups for the past 3 years. When was the last time Tank fought a champion as a unification? I can tell you a time he took somebody's belt, but I can't tell you a time he unified and fought another champion and risked that in a 50-50 fight. This is Keyshawn Davis' most risky fight up to this date versus Belichick. Belichick, he tough, he strong, he could box, he got good stamina. But Keyshawn is special. There is good fighters and there are special fighters, and Keyshawn is one of those special fighters. He tall, he long for the division, he's quick, he's strong. He remind me of a young Bud. They got similar mannerisms, the way they punch, the way they sit down on punches, how loose they are in the ring. And the reason I say he remind me of Bud is because how he built and also who his trainer is. His trainer is Bomac. You feel me? And I think Keyshawn's potential, he might be able to go all the way up to 54 as well. So it all depends on what their goals are because Bud started at 35 and so did Keyshawn. I believe Keyshawn going to be up to 140 sooner than later because he's a big dude at 35. Like, we know he's big because this is Shakur Stevenson's third weight division, right? Shakur started at 26, I think, 126. Then he went to 130. Now he's at 35. Keyshawn Davis started at 35, meaning he's a naturally bigger dude. So ultimately his career is going to end at him being bigger than Shakur was at the end of his career. Shakur's career might end at welterweight. If he wants to do it. It might end at 140. Who knows? But we know Keyshawn gonna touch welterweight and he might touch 54. So with that being said, it's a lot of fights for him to be made. After he fights Andy Cruz, and I hope he beats him so he can close that chapter, then he gonna be able to talk about unification fights with Tank and Loma and shit like that. But before Loma, he got to close that chapter in his life, and that's called Andy Cruz. He got to close that chapter because I know that shit haunts him. He probably go to sleep, wake up with cold sweats, thinking about losing to Andy Cruz. That shit it's probably killing him on the inside, bro. And we know he's not gonna fight Shakur So we might as well rule that out. Them dudes gonna move up before they fight each other. They done already said we brothers. We got love. We not fighting each other for no money. And I respect it as long as they stick to that and don't get bought out. Because if somebody throw crazy money at you and you sell your brother out, then I'm like, oh, they was lying the whole time. They was for sale. But as long as they stay um consistent with what they were saying, then I respect it. But like I'm saying, Keyshawn got to deal with Andy Cruz. Dude talk about my son. I'm gonna whoop him and take his belt for the fifth time. Nah, you gotta see me, bro. You can't talk to me like that. But let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Till next time.